Christmas. A wonderful time of year where families get together, food gets eaten, and, everyone gets presents, and that's the best part. But how many people really know about Christmas? By which I mean, what do they know about the history of Christmas? To find out, I went around and asked some various people around the house. Hey Maggie, what do you know about the history of Christmas?
Christmas? Never heard of it.
Hey Nana, what do you know about the history of Christmas?
Well, I really don't know too much about it. I know I always enjoy it. It's one of my favorite holidays.
What do you know about the history of Christmas, Dexter?
Okay.
Nobody knew anything about Christmas. Not a single person. So I did the research for them. And for the rest of this video, you will be learning about how Christmas started and how it ends. It's technically true that Christmas is about the birth of Jesus Christ, but it's also technically true that Gwyneth Paltrow hasn't completely lost her mind. So I don't know about that one. There are a lot of misconceptions about holidays. Like Thanksgiving, for example. People tend to assume that the Pilgrims were the first American settlers, which, first of all, wasn't even true since there was a pre-established town called Jamestown. Not only that, the Pilgrims were, cultists, and they hated Dutch people. I don't know why we like these guys. Actually, come to think of it, they didn't even want to be called the Pilgrims. Get this, they wanted to be called the Separatists. Yeah, very trustworthy name, I know. But that's all off topic. What about Christmas? Well, everyone tends to assume the first Christmas was the birth of Jesus. However, the first Christmas was really in the year 336 in the country of Rome, nowhere near Nazareth where Jesus was born. In fact, Christmas wasn't even called Christmas. It was called Saturnalia, and it was a celebration of the Roman god Saturn. So what were the festivities in Saturnalia? Well, you got really drunk and basically started rioting. You'd basically go up to rich people's houses and then you'd ask for food, and if they didn't, you'd ransack their house. For more information, I sent out my assistant Maggie to do some interviewing. Maggie being the person who was playing Tetris earlier. What she found was this guy who claimed to be an expert on Christmas. See, I have some theories about Christmas.
Please don't tell me you think Santa Claus is an alien.
This guy was not an expert. He was just crazy. So I did the digging myself, and I found out this. Saturnalia was a crazy holiday. And you want to know who didn't like crazy holidays back then? The Catholics. See, Emperor Constantine just converted to Christianity and allowed it to be legal in the country. That meant, and I'm not kidding here, the Catholics came into this holiday and said, this is Christian now. And everyone was just kind of chill with that. The thing about that was that even if the Catholics kind of took over the holiday, the celebration didn't really change much. Not for a very long time, anyway. Eventually, it toned down and became the Christmas we know today, but imagine people back then, in the name of Christ, knocking on your door and then ransacking your house while they're drunk. That's gotta be terrifying. And that was the history of Christmas as we know it. But I mentioned earlier something about the future of Christmas. I wonder, what will come in the future?
That foolish Gabriel and his foolish documentary ruined everything. Now I have to take matters into my own hands before the truth gets